Okay, and we are back with a part two, as if the numerology synchronicities were not enough in the first part. So we're going to continue with the new moon in Sagittarius reading, as I was so rudely interrupted. So we were about to end our very beautiful message. In case you didn't see it, I'll link it in the comments. But we literally have Judgment, the Queen of Swords, the High Priestess, the Queen of Wands, and the Three of Cups. It was a pretty juicy message. So again, I'll link it for you. You can go back and watch that if you want to know a little bit more. But what we were really getting into, as my video got disconnected, was the Earth Warrior that's going to be with us to assisting in our healing aid as we continue to step into the newness associated with these energies of this new moon in Sagittarius. And as I was saying right when the video was cutting out, going back to the numerology with the number 4 and the 1111, I really was feeling, like I was saying earlier, and with numerology behind number 5, about this change and a shift. I really am feeling that this message is us stepping through, like I was saying with that 1111 gateway yesterday, was that we closed off that gateway, that portal, if you will. And so now we're officially through that portal. And this was really a time of accelerated awakening. And I feel that, in that time, we were really disconnected from our intuition because we were introspecting, we were journeying through the self. And so, now that that gateway has closed and now we've stepped on the other side of those energies, we've gone through that process of healing and great awakening. And it's like, now we are stepping back into what we were disconnected from, but the energies are amplified, they're magnified. We have all this celebration, clarity, judgment, truth, and your intuition. Like I was saying in part 1, you're back online, you're tapped back in to your intuition, right? It's like you've been plugged out of the matrix and you've been plugged right back into, I'm hearing, right back where you belong. That's tying back into, I think, the last moon reading that I did. All right, so as I was saying, so now we're coming back online, we're tuning back in to our intuition. And this tuning back into our intuition is allowing us to move forward in our path. There was a message that I was saying, I wrote something down about tuning back into your intuition in order to manifest your best life, everything that you've been working towards, which is all about that new moon energy, setting our intuitions and bringing forth our manifestations. And so with that, to aid in the healing through this process, we have 38 Pachamama, she with an Andine emerald heart. And so a lot of moon energy happening on this card, very similar to the card I saw earlier. Which card was it? Clan of the Wolf Heart. We are the ones that we have been waiting for, right? And so a lot of moon energy happening here. We also do have that wolf energy happening here, right? So it's like Pachamama is coming in sequence with the Clan of the Wolf Heart. And then 38, this brings us to number 11. So again, the number synchronicities happening with this message are incredible. All right, so that last pause at 3 minutes and 52 seconds. So once again, with the significance behind those numbers, okay? So with Pachamama, speaking about the Emerald Heart, so this whole message has been all about it, self-love and self-care and nurturing yourself, loving the false mask so that you can release it. So that heart energy, right? And then going back to in part 1, when I mentioned that fire energy, I got that because I was seeing a lot of red on a card. So, the root chakra, but most oftentimes when people think about the color red, they think about love and the heart. And then the other thing too is the emerald heart. I was actually channeling emeralds the other day in a reading when we were talking about the green aventurine, which is all about good luck. It's like an ultimate good luck stone. So there's a significant message there. We do see the green on this card as well. So we will wrap this up with the guidebook, and then I will end this message because now that I'm getting to this part, the amount of interruptions that are taking place, are just completely pulling me away from this message and this energy. So this is on page 181. That's so beautiful. So again, with this 11 energy, this 1111 gateway has been so significant for us in terms of rediscovering our true self, our true authenticity, and standing in it and living in it authentically, loving ourselves unconditionally. This has truly been an accelerated time for your awakening, and now you're stepping towards everything that you've been working towards bringing to the surface, right? Those ships of abundance. All right, so the message from the guidebook for Pachamama is Pachamama, the goddess of the earth honored by the indigenous peoples of the Andes, holds space for many different creatures to live within their field, including the beautiful, dangerous, and divine humanity. She knows that life thrives through diversity. She is able to foster life with such genius and generosity because there is no fear. That's that release of fear from part 1. Because there is no fear preventing her, but I said us, from holding space for the new to emerge. And like I was saying back in part 1, I feel like this message is strongly tied to the messages of New Earth, of raising Earth's vibration and frequency. Like I was saying, when you do that work for yourself, other people want to follow through with that, and it literally helps to heal the world. That's how powerful you are. I mean, go to part 1 if you want to know more. Be open to the new and the different in yourself and your life. Right? The new, not only the new, but to embrace that adventure, right? We talked about that in part 1. The spirit of adventure, right? And you know what else is interesting too? I didn't say this in part 1, but the new moon in Sagittarius is all about participating in exciting undergoings or enterprises. And I had that 3 of Wands energy earlier with the Empress. So there really is something here about those enterprises, right? Those ships of abundance, your pentacles. You really have been working on manifesting your best life. So trust, like the Earth Mother, as an act of devotion. She is watching over you as you evolve to manifest the fullest of your sacred and original life purpose, right? Life purpose. Like I'm saying, this message is resonating for those of you who are doing the work to help to raise Earth's frequency, whether you're conscious of it or not. I was going to say whether you're subconscious of it, which is really interesting, but we'll get a little bit more here. Let's see. Okay. Don't hold back from what is happening. Things need to change, 5 energy. So let them change. It may seem chaotic or overwhelming now. However, when you realize that you don't need to figure it all out, you will relax. Allow the wisdom of what is happening at a deeper level to unfold. Trust your inner resources are enough and will grow to meet your needs for soul expression in the world. You may sometimes feel like you are juggling too many projects with too few arms. The Divine Mother can help you if you trust her to keep an eye on things and guide the process for you. There's my throat chakra again. This oracle indicates that peace and harmony will eventually triumph. Holy. Over conflict and challenge, bringing a new way of being. So not just new earth, but a new reality within yourself and of yourself. And I love the way that message ended, because not only does it beautifully wrap up today's message with this new moon in Sagittarius, but it also really does wrap up my past week of channelings in my Timeless Guidance Message playlist. So you can see that there. If you do want a little bit more on your specific journey, you can reach out, but never trust anyone reaching out claiming to be me. That's never true. And be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.